So, a buddy of mine brought me a Lenova laptop. I've already disconnected the battery. This little guy right there. Disconnected the fan. This guy right here. When you take that off, make sure you don't wipe that schmoo away. You're going to need that later. I've got the board disconnected. All these little ribbons. The way these things come off, as I'll show you on the bigger one. It's like a little lever. You just pop that lever up and then pull the ribbon right out. So what I gotta do now, and I got the board all disconnected, and your Wi-Fi antenna, you gotta take that guy off too. Those just pop straight up. It's kind of like a ball in the socket, just like that. And your antenna's on that side, and then the board's on that side. Just pop it off. Just be careful you don't jack them up. You look over here in this corner, I've got the screen wire. It goes into this plug here. I got to figure out how to get that off, and then I can remove the board because the power button fell off. The power button is operated by this plunger on the side, and it's soldered into these two contacts right there. So I gotta gingerly take that off. So what I figured out was, if you remove this tape right there, the connector, similar in design to this thing here in a way, it's actually glued in place. So I was able to see that by taking this tape, peeling it back ever so slightly, and I saw it was all glued in place. So this is going to have to remain, and we're going to have to do our soldering job while this is still connected to the string, which poses some interesting choices on how I'm going to be able to do this without freaking heating up anything back here, because I have to hot air solder it. So now I got to figure that out. So this is that same board I showed you a second ago. I just flipped it over. There's 4 pads here, so all 4 of those little legs on the tactile button have to be resoldered on. So I gotta remove this foam that's there and here, so that I can use my hot air gun and solder those back together without freaking melting anything. So what I'm doing is I'm going to use this piece of fire resistant silicone with a fiberglass weave in it to protect my mat, so that when I blast it full of air, or with the hot air, it should melt the solder without melting my damn table. So upon closer inspection, one of the 4 legs of this tactile switch broke off, and I found it. On that pad right there. You can't see it in the picture, but there's a little gleam of copper that's stuck in there, so that switch actually broke off. So without a new switch, you can't fix it. So we're going to have to defer this to people that are going to cost my buddy money, so they can order him a new switch. Some bitch. But can't fix everything all the time. Thanks for watching.